Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the summer schedule on Airliners Live. Our first show of the summer schedule where we move our afternoon shows, or we move our midweek shows rather, to afternoon to make use of the late night opening here at the Runway Visitor Park.
Hello.
How are you doing, Brownie?
Not too bad. Incidentally, it's the first time I've been up here.
In the sun?
In the sun. Well, I wouldn't say sun, but my arms are out. I've not got a coat on. What's going on?
Amazing.
Driving down here was mad, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Over 20 degrees Celsius. Oof. Bit of sunshine. Oof. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the new Midweek Madness show here live from Manchester Airport from about 4 p.m. UK time we start, but we're a bit early today.
And I think we're going to be in time for the Canadian Air Force departure as well.
Mate.
A330.
That's wild. I know that was due out at about 3:30 in the afternoon. So it's running a little bit late, but it's worked out quite nicely for us.
Yeah, we kind of imagined it might be a touch late. But looking forward to seeing that. And we just missed it taxi past, folks, but the Royal Jordanian A320 is also heading down to the runway, and we'll be seeing that depart. And luckily for us, to celebrate the start of our midweek evening shows here at the RVP, Manchester Airport is on 05's reverse operations, which means for us, folks, we're going to be treated to some stunning head-on taxi shots with the sun lighting up the engines as these aircraft go right past us.
Ryanair Max 8200 departing there. 05 left in operation at the moment. 05s.
They have a really nice BizJet as well parked up, which we see coming in and out quite a bit. But it's got that stunning digital style livery on board.
Speaking of stunning, have you seen what's lining up on 05 left?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Royal Jordanian heading back home. About to depart on 05 left here.
And lots of support to catch up on as well, folks. We'll get this Royal Jordanian out before we get some thank yous in.
Super chats are back. They are indeed. Use them to send in a little tip to support the shows today. We always prefer membership gifting, of course. And we did put a post out earlier today about all the people who have received giveaways.
Let's get some waves in the chat to Becky Day, a brand new viewer to the stream. Welcome to the community, Becky.
Hello.
Here we go.
Beautiful departure there. Stunning new airliner at Manchester Airport. One of the newest operators here at EGCC.
That livery, absolutely stunning. We gave that a little pan as well, just to get started on the pictures. This is a great time for me to really catch up on the aviation photography while we're doing the show. I'm here with the camera, and don't forget, folks, over the next few weeks as we settle into our midweek shows, we're going to be welcoming our community onto the main mound. Bring your cameras down, come and spend time with your other community members, and when we can, based on availability, we'll put somebody on the mound as well to help you with camera settings and things like that. That sounded a bit peaky, didn't it? Drop that off a couple of dB, I think. There we go with that. Let's try and catch up on some of this support, shall we? Simon Thomas, brand new, or returning member rather. Business class, thank you very much, Simon.
Welcome back.
Cheers for your support, mate. Mr. Matt Smith, premium economy member. Golden Wookie, it's not telling me for how long, Matt. Not sure what's going on there, but you've got your Golden Wookie badge. We're going to explain the changes to the badges as well. John returning for 46 months out of bed for these shows for a change. I'd be surprised if you weren't, to be honest. It's getting on a bit in the day now, isn't it? And Paul Davies returning for 39 months, saying out of bed for a change. Not Fezzes, mine, says Paul. Thank you, Paul. Hope you're doing well, mate. Ash with a very generous £2 donation. Thank you very much, Ash. Saying, would it be possible to get a picture of you guys? Absolutely, mate. After today's show, if you want to pop over. We can't do it during the show, unfortunately. But yeah, when the show's finished, feel free to pop over and say hello. And Michael, thank you very much for the 18 months, saying another month ticked off. Cheers, Michael. Thank you, mate.
18, nice.
And Danny Taylor returning for 19 months, rolling up to the golden tail. Not long now. Hope you guys are doing good. Thank you very much, guys, for all the support coming in. And we will be doing our giveaways on today's show as well. And there's a couple of changes we'll make you aware of on the giveaways as well. If you win a giveaway outside of the UK, folks, we will be asking if you're able to cover your postage. That's just because of the high cost of postage now out of the UK. We're happy to obviously give the merch as the prize, though. But if you would be so kind to cover the cost of the postage, we'd really appreciate that. And with regards to the badges, the hoodie giveaways are just our standard hoodies, guys, as well. And with regards to the badges, so a few of you in the chat last week said we're getting close to being members for longer than 48 months. And what badge are we doing? As the Canadian starts taxing out, I'll be quick. So YouTube can't give us any more badges. We've hit our maximum. So what we've done, we've put the Golden Wookie back one. So there's no more Santa Wookie anymore. Straight to Golden Wookie. And then that's followed by the Airliners Live Gold emblem, which recognises you guys being members for a long time. So here we go.
Yeah,
Royal
Canadian Air Force A330 coming out. This arrived here at Manchester Airport, I believe, yesterday evening, quite late. And now it's going on back off to wherever it's going next. A very unique and rare catch here at Manchester. We very rarely get anything military or, out of the ordinary, pretty much. And this is a nice wide body, rare catch here at Manchester Airport. Enjoy. Royal Canadian Air Force visiting Manchester Airport here. What a catch. What a way to kick off these new midweek shows. Love that silver, grey silver. She's taxiing all the way to the start of 05 left, where we'll catch the departure. If anyone knows any information in the chat about where it's heading off to, let us know.
Lots of support and gifted memberships coming into the stream as well. I'm going to fly through them before this departure, folks. So a huge thank you to all of you for gifting memberships. We've had a gift from David Coombs. Thank you very much, David. Paul Brooks gifting a membership. Peter gifting a membership as well. Amy, staff nurse, supporting the stream with a gifted membership. Johnny 5 with a 5 months, spending my day off catching up on the Miss Sunday show and now an evening show. Couldn't be any better. Cheers, Johnny.
Yes.
Neil Marsden gifting a membership to the community. Rob Allen returning for a full year of Airliners Live support. Red Tail badge. Thank you very much, mate. Tom and Ann gifting a membership. And also Kevin, my mistake, sorry, Terry gifting an Airliners Live membership. Thank you very much, folks. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much for supporting the stream.
The crowd goes wild.
They certainly do.
People
we are on default sounds today. I apologise, guys. We've, if you've not seen the members only video, that should explain.
People in the chat saying, according to Flight Radar 24, it's heading off to Halifax, Nova Scotia in Canada. So yeah, did an overnight stop here in Manchester. I'm sure the crew caught a bit of rest here. And now it's heading over to the home in Canada.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one departing. And we'll get a picture of this as well. So you'll start seeing quite a few more pictures out on our socials now as well, folks. Now that I've got my camera with me at once.
Yeah, it's been quite a start. As we were setting up, we had the Aer Lingus Retro going out as well. And then as soon as we were starting the show, we had the Royal Jordanian on a taxi. And then we were awaiting the departure. I was worried that we'd missed it already. It had already gone early. But no, thankfully we just caught the departure of this beauty.
Thanks for gifting a membership, Paul. Enjoy this departure, guys. This is going to be mega. We'll get a video up of this on our socials as well.
Seems quite light how it floated off the runway there. And off she goes. Back to Canada. Yeah, let us know how the audio sounds, folks. We have made a few changes by popular demand, shall we say.
Yep.
Invested a little bit of cash in a slightly different setup.
We've also got some support to catch up on with Ash with a very generous £5 tip coming into the channel. Thank you very much, Ash, saying me and my missus are here today. Any chance we can get a pic? Absolutely, mate. At the end of the stream today, feel free to pop over, say hello. As I say, we don't do it during the stream, unfortunately. But yeah, as soon as the stream's finished, feel free to pop over, mate. Thank you very much for supporting the channel as well. Lord Zoo Travel, returning for 13 months of membership following that gifted membership there. Thank you very much for your support and great to have you with us in the channel. And our latest member of the team, Susie B.
Hey.
Go and read all about it in the newsletter, folks. Gifting 5 memberships to the community. Thank you very much, Susie. And welcome to the team as well. If you guys missed it, we welcome Susie to the Mod Squad on Sunday. So make sure you show some love in the chat, guys. And Brody, thank you very much. Great to see you on the weekend, mate. Returning for 15 months. Saying great channel. Keep up the good work, lads. Thank you, everybody. Cheers for all the support coming in there. And you guys putting us on 13 brand new members already. Unlucky for some. But Sarah saying the sound is amazing. Thank you very much, Sarah. Yeah, so a few of you guys noticed the sound improvements last week. And we kind of carried those through to this show as well.
Airbus A320 departing there with the Sharklets. EasyJet taking off on runway 05 left in use today. Weather at Manchester, it's quite warm. It's really warm compared to what we're used to lately. Take a look at that. Quite a lot of clouds, but patches of blue.
Yeah, it's lovely today.
Yeah. Literally no wind, which is very rare. Like the wind has been especially gusty lately the last couple of weeks. You know, gusts of 30 plus knots have been pretty frequent.
But for those of you who are not a member of the channel, we did upgrade our aviation audio microphone, something we've wanted to do for a while. And we've also reduced quite heavily a lot of our post-processing on our audio. If you are a member of the channel, you can go and watch the video we put up earlier today on our YouTube channel. Just letting you guys know all about the microphone. And the only thing is, I think, whilst there's no commentary on, the lack of post-processing is fine. But I think we are going to have to make some tweaks when the commentary is back on. However, we're kind of hoping that this new hyperdirectional microphone should help a lot in terms of reducing the amount of post-processing that we're going to have to do. So you guys are hearing quite a raw audio signal at the moment, and that's just due to the high quality microphones we've got. We shouldn't have to do much post-processing on it. So I hope it sounds nice and clear for you guys. Sounds like a nice professional broadcast as well. And I hope the aviation is coming through nice and clearly, guys. Let me know in the chat what you think of the aviation audio. And a huge thanks to scan.co.uk for their support and guidance, and also extremely fast shipping as well.
Yeah, that was good.
Big shout out to Duncan and the team. Thank you, guys.
There's a test of microphone.
Certainly will. Oh, he's going to take the intersection as well. Catching the light beautifully.
Yeah, it's a very directional microphone. It's currently mounted on top of the camera. We usually just have it on the roof here, just pointing in a general direction of the airfield.
Yeah.
But this is basically following where the camera's pointing. So if we're pointing at this ATR, it's really narrowly picking out the sound of the ATR.
Yeah, let's do a quick demonstration with this ATR on the runway, Andy.
So if I spin away.
Yeah.
It's very loud playing though, so it's probably not going to be the best example. I'll have to do it when there's not such a racket. We had it on in the office, testing it out. And Martin was pointing it towards me. I was talking and pointed it 90 degrees to the side. You couldn't hear me talk anymore. It was
just
crazy.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really good isolation.
Went with a Sennheiser mic. Because we used to have a Rode NTG 3, is it? NTG 2? I can't remember. Rode NTG 3.
I think it was a 2, I think.
2, was it?
Yeah.
Which is apparently pretty industry standard. It was, good 10 years or so ago for on-site audio recording. But we found that it was just distorting a lot, didn't we? And
it was getting baffled a lot. I think the diaphragm was just getting overwhelmed quite a bit. And I don't know if that was due to the sensitivity of the microphone or whether or not we had a faulty microphone. I think it's more likely than not the microphone was actually faulty.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty strange. But then that put us off that kind of style of microphone, didn't it? And we went with that Video Mic Pro as well from Rode, which is quite good. But we settled with the nice sound of the Shure SM78 and the
SM58.
58, that's it. I'm getting all these numbers wrong.
And the 58 and the 57.
That's it, yes.
Microphones were the main microphones we used. But
they have a nice tone to them. But again, the opposite, where they are not directional. They're like capturing everything around you.
I'd say the 57's a lot more directional.
Yep.
But they take a beating, them microphones.
Oh, yeah.
They're designed as industry standard vocal mics on the 58. The 57's used for like snare drums and things like that. And they can just get battered. Like that 58 has got soaked more times than Andy, I think.
Wet as an otter's pocket. As, that was.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. Common times we would have to leave that mic out, wouldn't we, just to dry,
just to dry out, yeah.
Like clothes on a washing line. And we didn't have any waterproofing on it. It just got soaked. So shout out to Shure for making some pretty robust microphones there.
Kev, thank you very much for tuning in. First day back in work after a few months off for an operation. We have it on in the office again, and the boss is okay with it as well.
Yes.
Big shout out to everybody. There's 12 of us watching with Big Kev at the minute. Everyone told me Kev was the boss. That's what Kev told me. He said, remember, and he sent that email saying, mate, no one knows in the office, but I'm the boss, really. That's what he said.
Yeah. I seen a message earlier from Danny as well, saying the colours look really saturated in a good way. We've not actually changed anything on the camera. I think it's just because the sun's out.
Yeah.
And we're not used to that. Also, the biggest benefit of these shows is the sun being on our side as well. So a lot of photographers and things might get a bit picky about where the light source is. And you guys know on like a Sunday where we do the early starts, 9 a.m., sun's often quite low in the sky and it's on the other side. So you get what's called backlit, where the sun and the light source is behind the aircraft, for example. And that kind of makes it harder to pick out the colours, and it kind of doesn't look as ideal. But now the sun's on this side, and as the day goes on, the evening goes on, the sun will get lower behind us, and it'll get better and better. And some of our best shows have been on Wednesday evenings when the sun's really low. It goes golden as it goes later, and then it looks stunning, simply stunning.
But I think we've not really struggled too much with the RVP, even being backlit, because we've invested a lot into our cameras, and the high dynamic range on the cameras helps a lot. And also how you frame your shots as well helps a lot. You're not going to go for a really wide shot on a backlit aircraft because the aircraft's just going to be dark. But yeah, we work with it, and I think we managed to get the best out of it as well. And we get the close-up taxiing and everything like that. I think the benefits massively outweigh, the negatives which get talked about regarding our show, and we're really making the most of it. And that's going to be even more so with the future as we make even more improvements to our stream, which I'm sure we'll tell you about in the near future. But a big thanks as well to Somil, returning for 8 months of Airliner's live membership, saying good afternoon, lads, and to everybody. Hope everyone's doing well today. Love the Manchester live shows as always, and keep it going. Thank you very much, Somil. Appreciate you, mate.
Thanks, dude.
Natasha, very generously gifting 5 Airliners live memberships to the community. Great to see you, Natasha. Thank you so much for supporting the stream today. Ian, with a £2 donation, saying, what time do you start streaming on a Friday? Well, Matt Smith will have to let you know about that one. I think at the moment it's still going to be between 10 and 11 o'clock. Kevin, gifting an Airliners live membership as well. Thank you very much, Kevin. And Sam, gifting 5 Airliners live memberships to the community. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yay! Thank you, everyone.
Putting us on 24 brand new VIPs today. Cheers, guys. As always, if we hit 50 memberships, we'll be giving away a t-shirt to one of our VIP members. And Big Brian tuning in from Dunoon. Great to see you, Brian. I hope we're not offending anybody in Dunoon by our excitement to read out your messages, mate. And here's the Jet2 737. I suppose we could get our partner's flight radar up. Get them into the mix today. And that Jet2 73 is on the way out to Izmir. And we are still without power at the moment. We spoke to Paul here at the RVP, who's doing a great job keeping us up to date. And we're going to be hopefully getting power within the next week or so. But as I explained to him as well, it doesn't affect our shows too much. We're pretty self-sufficient now. It just means we limit in the shows a little bit, so we're not able to bring flight radar in until we get our power back. But it's absolutely fine. We're making do with it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying these shows as well.
Surly Dev, what a good question. Where's Twitch?
Twitch is off today, and I'll explain why after I have said a couple of quick thank yous. First of all, to Mike with a £10 donation. Thank you so much, Mike. Saying, just when you thought Martin and Andy couldn't sound any sexier. You know what I mean? Along comes a brand new microphone, and you fall in love all over again. That's what I'm talking about.
Good to hear. That's a good
Thank
feedback
you very much,
right there.
mate. Cheers, mate.
Happy with that.
Absolutely 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
But who sounds sexier, though? Me or Andy?
Or the Aviation.
Or the Aviation. I think we'll stick with the Aviation.
I'll give you an easy out on that answer.
Listen, man, I wanted to know. Neve, thank you very much for gifting an Airliners live. Sorry, for returning to Airliners live membership. Thank you very much, Neve. Appreciate that. You're member number 25 today. Thank you very much for that. And what was I talking about, Andy? What did
Twitch.
Twitch, yes. So we've noticed, not really while we're live, but afterwards, some blue artifacting on our image. So out of request from our encoder supplier, we're bypassing Restream today and going direct to YouTube to see if it's a compression artifact. So no Twitch today, sorry guys. Yeah, we're just trying to work out where the artifacting is coming from. If you look extremely closely on some of our old footage, especially in the shadows, we were spotting some blue fringing and blue artifacting. And that kind of really does show sort of how hypercritical we are of our own content, because I don't think any of you would have noticed. I think it's something that you really have to look for, but we want it to be perfect, and we reached out to the guys at LiveView, and they're giving us some recommendations of things to try, and the first one was to bypass things like Restream, because Restream will compress the stream before it's delivered to YouTube, and then it'll be recompressed again. So we're bypassing that today, which means no Twitch. Sorry, Twitch crew, it's only for today. And then what we're going to do is go back and review today's stream on YouTube and see if that artifacting is still there. Although it might be hard to see today with the nice weather we've got, but maybe Andy, just every now and again, just zoom into like dark areas in the trees and stuff, just to give us something to look at. Yep. And we can check that.
Yeah, so testing that and the new audio as well. Mate, the sky is so crazy. So you got over here, looking at this, nice and bright, bit of blue there, sun's shining through that way as well. You turn around, I did get a nice zoom out there. Look at that, look at the difference.
Crazy, isn't it?
That looks more Manchester-esque, doesn't it?
I'd say so.
To the left.
Landis tuning in from California. Welcome to you. And this stream in the summer, guys, as we say, we do these streams in the afternoon rather than the morning, which we do in the winter. And that should be a lot friendlier in terms of time zone for our American viewers. So if we do have any American viewers in the chat today, please feel free to say hello. Let us know where you're watching from as well. It's great to welcome you guys back in the stream as well. And Jill, returning for 23 months. Thank you very much, Jill, saying greetings from a hot and sunny Benidorm. Hey, fantastic.
Hey.
It's not raining this time. Happy to hear it, Jill. Happy to hear it.
Lovely. Hey, didn't it go? It went quite nice weather when I went away, didn't it?
It did. When are you next away again? If you don't mind.
I don't think I've got anything booked.
All right.
Definitely not in May.
And I'd just like to point out to everybody that Mike Rogers said that my voice is sexy. Just
Didn't say the aviation, though.
No.
Disappointed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to go away, when I'm going to grant the UK another spell of nice weather by departing.
Who's gone away? Why is the sun out? Which
Jill.
one of us has gone? Oh, Jill's gone away.
Jill's gone away.
Oh, okay. Nice one, Jill. Thanks for taking one for the team, Jill. And Paul saying, we appreciate these shows in the States so much. Greetings from Detroit. Welcome to you.
I remember when I went to Croatia a few years ago during summer when you guys were streaming. So it was you and I think Matt or someone on the stream as well. And it was like the hottest day of the summer in the UK and you guys were like boiling. And it was actually the coldest day of the summer in Croatia. So I was there, and by the pool, it wasn't that warm. It was only like low 20s, overcast. Couldn't even go in the pool because it was too cold. Watching a stream of you guys sweating your heads off, like, oh, this is too hot. Like, mate, I've made a bad decision.
I know, you missed out on that day.
Yeah, so that's definitely my fault, that.
Listen, you can never say the pool was too cold, mate. I was swimming in the sea in Anglesey last year.
Oh, yeah.
That was cold.
Yeah, that does sound chilly. I like a bit of wild swimming. But going like Wales, like Snowdonia, like all the lakes and stuff, like the really crystal clear lakes that get there. You can swim in them. And
they're beautiful, aren't
yeah, they're so nice.
Roger tuning in from Chicago. Welcome to you, Roger.
Chicago, that's a place where it gets very cold.
Chicago. New World India, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well.
Chicago has a very nice airport. Chicago O'Hare. I know a couple of people who do live streams there. Is it Curious Spotter, I think? I don't know if he's still going, but I did used to watch him a lot. He was really good. A lot of cargo there, a lot of big, heavy planes. And really, really good views.
Mr. Terry sending in a £2 donation. Thank you very much, Terry. As we need to give a very big happy birthday to Mr. Loopy, guys.
Hey.
It's Loopy's birthday today. I want you guys to fill the chat with celebration emotes for Loopy's birthday today. Huge member of the team as well.
He's not in the chat, is he?
I hope not. I've told him I don't want to see him in the chat today, having a day off.
Yeah, he's going to get banned if he does.
He does. And thank you very much, brand new Premium Economy member. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, as Martin said, this new time slot is now permanent for the rest of, well, next few months till about September when we roll it back, on Wednesdays anyway. And I think it's good because it actually spreads the sort of two shows that we do, Sunday and Wednesday. I know Matt does Friday as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the two between the Sunday and Wednesday, we're now doing like two completely different time slots. So you're seeing more variety, and also makes it easier for people in different parts of the world to tune in. Also for people in the UK who might be working during the day as well, because I know a lot of people have work commitments and things during the day. So we're going to be live, past 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. People might be getting home, tune in. And for the people over in like the Americas, like USA, Canada, South America, can all tune in at a more convenient time for them. Those watching in Australia, though, and New Zealand,
we apologise.
We'll
see you in the winter.
It was nice seeing you.
Anthony tuning in for the first time from Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to you, Anthony.
Hey.
Awesome job. Thank you, mate. Thanks for tuning in.
We had quite a few people tuning in from Africa.
We do.
It's pretty cool. Anyone else from an African nation?
Hey, you're welcome, Practically Geek. No worries, mate.
I do wonder if that mic can go up a touch on the fader.
Yeah, it probably can now.
Yeah.
I think it overwhelms it a bit when...
I think it might be the input gain that was overwhelming it.
Okay.
The fader. Just I was looking at the level and it never actually looked that loud, even when you were rolling. Just visually.
Okay.
EasyJet A320neo just landed on 05 right. There's 2 runways at Manchester Airport. And during what they call the summer season, I think it starts at the end of March, 31st of March, and goes through to the end of October. They use 2 runways a lot of the time during the week, so Monday till Friday. And then little bits and pieces on the weekend as well. As you can see, it's not super busy at Manchester most of the time. But having them 2 runways does let the traffic flow a bit quicker, a bit smoother, making use of it. And there are times where it does get pretty busy. So having the 2 runways is definitely advantageous there. They'll have, usually when they're running 2 runways, they'll have 1 runway for arrivals and 1 runway for departures. If they're on 05s, which is reverse runway ops, which is what they're on now, the other runway will be arrivals, that's 05 right, and then 05 left will be departures, which is the runway closest to us, also known as runway 1. And then 23s is the complete opposite, so the runway here will turn to departures, runway 1, which is 23 right, and then 23 left will be, the 23 left will be departures, arrivals on the near runway, 23 right.
I don't think I said it was in Africa, Henna. Yeah, I don't think it was me.
Oh yeah, what was I thinking then?
I don't know.
Mate,
I'm getting the blame for it, apparently.
Yeah, Martin.
Mike Richards, thank you very much for gifting an Airliners Live membership. Going to Big Red. Thank you so much for the gifted membership, mate. Hope you're doing well. Here we go. Ryanair Max. That sky looks nasty, doesn't it?
It does. Yes, I'd seen it's got a fair few % of rain. We do have waterproofing we can grab. Yeah, it's in the Caribbean, of course. Yes, my mistake. My bad. Okay, that's even better because that even goes even nicer with the theory of people over in the Americas can tune in. But if they're from Trinidad and Tobago, then they've probably tuned out by now after that.
Okay, now we're cooking. Look at the lighting on that Max.
It's nice. Sounding great as well.
Aviation, volume up a bit, guys. How is that now?
In my ears, that sounds nice. Yeah, them clouds are looking pretty gnarly. Doesn't look like there's any rain. I think there is ahead of us. Look at that, folks. Directly ahead. This isn't exactly Reed Timmer right here, so.
We were watching that today in the office.
Yeah.
Some crazy tornadoes over in the States at the moment.
Yeah, that one in Kansas that he caught.
Wow.
Man.
That was, if you could draw a tornado, that's how you draw it, wouldn't it? It's dead thin, and that was whipping up some stuff, wasn't it?
I know this is what they do for a living, and it's probably quite normal for them, maybe. But it was mad for them to just see the tornado at a distance, and then the next shot they're driving into it.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Absolutely crazy.
What are you doing? Go the other way. It must be devastating for the people over there who are going through that damage, though.
Yeah, as much as it's really, it's like not impressive to see, but you know what I mean, chat. It's quite something that kind of really just makes you watch and fixate on it. I guess it's a different experience for the people living there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I watched a Reed Timmer stream saying Yeah, it's quite hard to turn off, isn't it, Karen? It's really good for retention, I'll put it that way.
I've still not watched back any of the live streamers who did like some of the bigger storms. That what blew my mind, how you were saying though, like it's become such a big thing, storm chasing, that like roads are getting overwhelmed by people driving towards them. It's like the opposite of what you'd expect.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's probably like a lot down to like social media, like everyone wants to see it, see this crazy phenomenon happening, but also just getting like video clips and photos, I guess.
We said, didn't we, that Reed Timmer's like the Jerry of plane spotting for tornado spotting, isn't it?
Big Jet TV of planes, of storm chasing.
That's it. Very loud, very in your face, but quite entertaining.
Lost the drone yesterday. We were watching that.
Oh, so did they actually lose it? Because we saw him fly the drone off.
Maybe that's why they didn't have any footage of it.
Yeah.
It got lost.
I mean, what do you expect?
I know.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, you got like trees being ripped out of the ground and you fly a drone into it. I can imagine like a drone would be able to take a fair bit of wind though, but yeah, not anything near that. Lovely smooth rotation there from the Ryanair 737-8200. Very nice.
Jeb K, no worries, mate. Enjoy the stream, dude. Enjoy the stream. Be involved in the community as much as you can as well. That's why we allow all of our streams to go out for free, because we understand there are people who can't afford to be members, maybe at the moment or, in general. So, we always make sure our live streams are available to everybody.
Chrissy B saying I'm on board now. Yeah, she said she was flying out today, didn't she?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, where was it to? Spain, was it? Was it Alicante? Can't remember. Anyone in the chat catch where she's going? She did tell me in person and gave us both little housewarming gifts as well, which is cute.
Amy Staffner saying, anybody bought stuff off a company called Manning? Absolutely, Amy, and they're absolutely incredible. Huge shout out to Manning. I know the guy behind it personally. I've purchased a lot of him myself, and we have a semi-regular catch up. I probably speak to him every few months just to see how he's doing, and he's sponsored our charity streams as well, so would have no issues whatsoever recommending Manning. Amy, go and spend as much money as you can with those guys. Let him know you watch Airliners live as well. I'm sure he'd love to know.
Wow.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds like it's right next to us. Whoa. Full engine spool up sound was great.
That sounded awesome.
Yeah. That's Sennheiser directional mic.
Putting in the work.
Yeah. Yeah, cheers again, scan.co.uk for helping us out. I think Duncan actually sent over the recommendation, didn't he? The specific mic.
Yeah, we had a bit of a phone call was it yesterday about it?
Yeah, it was yesterday. It's just so soon, wasn't it? It was like, on the off chance, have you got any microphones that are like good for directional and
sound great?
Sound good,
aviation. He's like, mate, this is the one.
Yeah, it was right in our price range. Really, really good, and arrived literally today, this morning, I think.
Let us know in the chat what you thought of that audio then, guys, on the departure. Wow, the colours in the sky now are just insane.
It's getting crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Folks, stay tuned for this. This is going to be good. 2E 737.
Jedi tuning in from Texas, loving the channel. And
Hello.
the sound updates as well.
Welcome in, especially those who are tuning in from a time zone that usually is a bit tricky to tune in from.
Oh, apparently Chrissy's going to get an Airliner's Live coaster in the window.
Yes.
We need to look out for that. And Joan, very generously gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community. Thank you, Joan.
Thanks, Jen. Hey, Chrissy, if you're on the right-hand side of the plane, we're probably going to see you quite clear. Left-hand side, we might be able to when you're rolling on the runway. But we'll keep a keen eye out for you.
Gardner saying that audio was one of the best departure audio I've ever heard on the channel.
It was mad, yeah. It really caught me off guard.
Yeah, that sounded nuts, man.
Speaking of audio, we got an engine test going to happen by the looks of it.
I'll be honest, being a big reggae fan, I am loving having an air horn, guys. I can't promise that I'm not going to get a bit excited with that air horn today. You're just going to have to bear with me. It's a new thing. It'll be gone by next week, don't worry. But just let me have a go just today, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't mind that one.
I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, I'm not against that one. No bing bong, but yeah.
Yeah, there's no bing bong. We have got crickets.
So this is a Yankee Bravo. It's one of the Jet2 A321s. This used to be in the Thomas Cook fleet, I believe. And she was based here at Manchester Airport for a while with Jet2. I don't know where her base is these days. I think it moves around because I've seen her base at Newcastle and Birmingham and stuff. So it moves around. We mostly have the 321 Neos at Manchester, whereas the 3 A321 CEOs, the classics, that they have in their fleet owned, move around. It's very rare that you get to be on one at Manchester anyway.
Yeah, we'll be hearing that. Or maybe not, I guess, no?
Yeah.
Ian, thank you very much for the 5 months of membership. Another month of great spotting. Cheers, guys. Hey, cheers, Ian. Thank you, mate. I'm loving these mics, these headset mics.
Amy's a fan of the air horn.
Is she?
That's what she's here for.
Oh, there you go. Ian putting us to 33 members on today's show. If you are enjoying the stream, guys, you can help cover the costs of our broadcasts by clicking the dollar symbol. And in there, you can either send a membership in with membership gifting, or you can send a super chat to the channel, both of which we really appreciate. It helps cover the cost of the streams, keeps us online, and allows us to keep making improvements, just like we have done with the latest audio improvements. We do reinvest a lot of your support back into the channel, folks. So anything you can do to support the channel would be fantastic.
Fez is saying justice for the jingly bing bong.
Oh, yeah.
You don't still have that, do you?
Well, I will have it somewhere. But
G-Son G did his first revenue flight today to Lanzarote. Currently on his way back, delivered on the 27th of March. Yeah, that's awesome, Seb. It's nice to see these new aircraft at Manchester. You know, I know the long-term ramifications of these are that we're losing some of our favourite planes at Manchester. I'm sure you all know which ones that is. But they are nice planes, you know, the 321 Neos.
Simon saying the audio is absolutely mint. Such an improvement with the voice as well as the airport sound, especially the engines spooling up. Very impressed.
You guys have got a lot in store for the next couple of months on Wednesdays.
Yeah, Mike Rogers, I had a pair of HD25s for about 15 years as well, mate. Very good set of headphones, those. But Yeah, myself and Andy got here about an hour or so early today just to tweak the audio and get everything sounding good for you guys and moving over what we'd learned over to our existing mixer. And we think we've got quite a nice balance. But as with everything on the channel, we'll go back, we'll review it, have a listen, maybe make a couple of tweaks. And it'll keep improving, guys. We always say that we'll do the best we can for the shows, make them as good as we can. And if that involves us spending money like we have done on a new microphone, it just needs to be done. We want it to be the best. We did, Annika, yeah, we caught the Air Canada. We'll get a clip of that up on Twitter, either later today or tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
One vote to graduate this audio config to the Sunday show. Can't say enough positive comments. Well, actually, Gardner, the changes we've made today has transitioned the improvements over to the equipment that we use for the Sunday shows. So what you're hearing here is not the same as what you were hearing on the weekend. It is our Sunday show equipment. So we've moved those improvements across for you, mate, today.
Wow, there's an EasyJet taxi right next to us. I can barely hear it. That's wild.
Stunning. You know, them air defenders. we might have to put them on in here. Got it up so loud.
So I have a bit of a concern. If I look opposite the runway, the hills are disappearing.
Which means one thing is coming.
Yeah, and I think we're going to need some waterproofing.
Oh man, can we just have one show with no waterproofing, nice lighting? Like, is that too much to ask?
Probably, yeah.
Do you reckon if I just quickly tap this power button, it's not going to switch off, is it? 'Cause I'm just curious how much juice we're using.
Yeah.
96. It reckons it's got 25 hours of juice.
There we go.
Roger, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, shout out to Tom and Anne, and also Nige as well from Stockport Radio Society for lending us some mobile power things. What's that one called again? I forget the name of it.
EcoFlow.
EcoFlow.
And it's very, very expensive.
Yeah, it's big, it's heavy, expensive.
Big thanks to Tom and Anne because they've dropped it off for us, and that's currently keeping us all juiced for today's stream.
Look cooler. Looks like it'd be really good for like camping and stuff. I think that's probably what they've got it for. Yeah, the rain's starting now. I'm going to have to get some waterproofing. Stand by, folks.
Aye. Didn't last long, did it, chat? You know what I mean? We had beautiful light, evening show. I mean, behind us we still have nice light. But I think that's what we're losing, and we're getting this instead, I think. Well, it was nice having the camera while it lasted. Imagine what the 380 is going to sound like. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to see that today. But it's going to sound pretty epic, mate. Summer's over. Yeah, have you guys seen that thing on Instagram where the guy's like, oh, it's spring. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's spring. No, it's not. And keep going different pictures. That's literally the RVP right now. Me and Andy were here in our shorts and T-shirt. Now the coat's coming back out. We have 24 hours of rain with thunderstorms expected here in the west of England, coastal region, saying Simon.
Do you want to just quickly mute Aviation
yes.
audio. Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh, that's cozy. All right, I don't think it's going to be crazy, this, but...
Welcome to Radio 5 Live.
Over to Martin, he's got the weather.
And the weather today at Manchester Airport is looking cloudier by the minute, with rain expected and thunderstorms in the area.
Cheers,
Tomorrow is looking rain, and the day after is looking rain with a mixture of rain. Followed by windy conditions and a slight change to the forecast with rain. Back over to Andy in the studio.
Okay, I think I've got to reintroduce that audio. Essentially.
I was quite enjoying Radio 5.
Yay or nay, folks. Weather updates.
Bevs, thank you very much for gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community. Thank you very much for that.
Thanks, Bevs.
Nice big wave from the front of that Logan Air there. There's Rasta Rob. Yes! Gifting an Airliners Live membership. Cheers, mate.
The rain is falling, folks. The audio should still be the same though, so it's not looking too bad on that front.
Is that covered, is it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, you can hear the little pitter-patter of raindrops.
Isn't that ASMR? Fall asleep to that. To be fair, there's nothing more relaxing than listening to rain.
Chat, we're just going to go full ASMR for a moment. Have a listen. What do you think to that? I mean, I suppose the planes kind of ruin it, don't they, to be honest? I guess this is where this mic would fall down, is in the rain, eh? Because it's so sensitive on the pickup.
It's going so well, wasn't it?
I was really enjoying this show 10 minutes ago.
Hopefully this doesn't take too long to pass. Anyone got a radar, weather radar open? Let us know if you got some intel.
Simon gifting an Airliners Live membership to the community. Thank you so much. Cheers, Simon.
Cheers, Keith. Hope you're well.
At some point here in the UK, we will get our summer, we hope.
Yeah. Last year it came in like June, I remember. We had that lots of sunshine for like weeks on end. But yeah, I remember July and August were not so great. This is weird though, because it's still quite warm.
Yeah, it's boiling, isn't it?
Feels like we're abroad. It's like rain, but not that cold. Whereas usually in Manchester, when it starts raining, it gets very cold.
Apparently there's towering cumulus clouds with light rain and a chance of a downpour, apparently, on the old 80s. Caroline Fisher with a 2 years gold tail badge saying, yes, I've got my gold tail badge from Caroline. Thank you very much, Caroline.
Fabulous. Yeah, one of the problems with this mic is we don't really like leaving it out in the rain because it's an active mic. It has power to it. So it's probably not as durable in terms of water as the SM58 was. So it's got to be covered up. and as such, it's going to have you're going to hear the rain basically.
Yeah, if it becomes annoying, guys, we have got the other mic.
Yeah.
As well, we can put the other one out if you want.
I need to get my proper
heavier, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to get my proper coat on actually.
Where is it?
In the car.
Oh.
I didn't think it was going to rain this much.
This is stupid, isn't it?
Of course, I do always bring my...
Have you got that poncho?
Oh, no. Poncho. Mate, this is heavy rain, this now. What the heck is going on? Look at this. I don't know if you can see that much on the stream, but...
You know what would be epic now? Is if this passed and the sun came back out again.
Yeah.
Because then we'd just have sunlight and spray on the runway.
Oh, mate, that would be the best.
The rain adds to the ambience. Okay, let me know, guys, if it gets annoying. We can switch it out, though. It's not a problem.
Adds to the Manchester vibe, doesn't it?
But just keep an eye that it's not getting wet, though, because, we don't want to bust it on day one, do we?
Yeah, that's pretty good. 1,200 watching on YouTube. Nice.
Hey, welcome, folks.
Welcome in. Hope you're all enjoying your Wednesday.
30, 40 minutes and it should pass same, surely, Dev.
Oh, wow, that's quite a while. Okay. Thank you for the update. I'll have to go and grab my coat after this, I think, if it's going to continue. Yeah, it's definitely getting heavier, though. It's getting really heavy. Wow, hey, that is heavy rain,
That is some big drops, that now.
Yeah, look at the state of this.
Mate.
Right, I'm going to put a coat on.
Let's get that equipment covered up properly. I think this is...
It is covered up. Like, I'm not worried about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close this for a minute.
Yeah, this is a bit too heavy, folks, for us to broadcast in, I'm afraid.
Right, stand by, folks. I'm going to get a coat. That's a good idea, isn't it?
I'm just going to reduce that audio down a little bit for you there, folks, but the audio's still sounding pretty great. Yeah, this is definitely probably not a shower anymore. This is a power shower, this one. This is like those adverts you see on TV where it's, what is it, JML? Get this power shower. Press this button and get blasted out the shower. Get these windows shut as well. Oh, they're a bit stiff. Thank you very much for tuning in, folks. The weather is so changeable here at Manchester. It's remarkable, the weather we've had for the last 18 months. It's, yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, this. Get your power shower. This week only, £5 off. Matt, did you see Andy's message on the old Discordio, by the way? Have a quick scan through that, mate, see what you think. Could do with a little canopy for We've got one, but this is too heavy, this. And the thing is with a canopy, you kind of have to have it set up before the rain comes, because if you're trying to set it up in the rain, it's just too much. Thunderstorms on the weather radar looks typically like thundery showers and downpours as it's humid as well. Yeah, no. I must admit, it kind of does feel like we're going to get a thunderstorm. Could be quite spectacular, though, if we do. Maybe a little bit of storm chasing here from the RVP, maybe. Don't think we'll see a tornado, though. But thanks to you guys putting us on 36 brand new VIPs today. If you're enjoying the stream and you can support the channel, that would really help us out. Hit the dollar symbol, then click gifted membership or use our super chats to send in a donation as well. That all helps the channel.
Right, I'll jump back on in a moment.
Just wait for it to chill, mate. There's no aviation happening at the minute anyway.
Happened at an ideal time then.
Yeah, it did.
That was leathering it down then.
You can always rely on the UK weather.
It's just mad how warm it is. Like, my body's just confused.
Yeah, it is pretty humid.
Really, Ian? You'll find though when you go to countries like Greece that, like, you know, cloudy weather, rain is never as bad as it is in the UK most of the time. So if you see a weather forecast saying that, is this just Chrissy B's plane? Is it?
Tina says it's thundery in Stockport. I hope we do get a bit of thunder. That might be quite nice. Mike with a 4 months. Typical British summertime.
Yeah.
No sooner have you taken your jacket off, it goes back on again.
I'm sure I just seen a flash. You say Stockport was thundery?
Yeah.
Stockport's only there. I'm sure I just seen a flash of lightning over there.
Did you?
Get on the old... it's just going to turn into a storm.
You're going to have to do a Reed Simmer impression.
Whoa! Debris everywhere! There's debris! Mate, that is ridiculous. Look at that for a rain cell.
That is pretty crazy.
We are slap bang in the middle of it. I'm going to screenshot that. Right over Manchester Airport, there's a giant rain cell. And it's like, we are the dot in the middle of it. Right, anyway, I'm going to jump back up. Because this is Chrissy B's plane, I think, next. Bet she's happy to get out of this country. Ooh,
Matt with a good point. Will we have enough camera batteries for that?
For which?
For the message we sent in.
Yeah. Definitely. So I think this is Chrissy B's plane. Let's have a zoom in, shall we? I didn't see if she was on the right or the left-hand side. I'm going to have a look at the... off to Alicante.
Trick a mad bullet and me.
But she might be on the left-hand side, so there's a chance.
Hey, Ian.
Yeah, I think she's on the left-hand side.
Thank you very much, mate, for gifting a membership for £5 donation. Sorry, Ian. Sending in a £5 donation. Cheers, Ian. Thank you very much.
Back at the left, she's saying, okay, Chrissy, I'll get a zoom in on you. Have a great flight down to Alicante. I can see over here, like, I can see the rain starting to stop now as well. That was wild, folks. Apologies for the little break in service, but it was... we didn't really miss much anyway, so...
Back on the left of which aircraft?
The Ryanair that's most far to our right view, the one that's about to go behind the trees.
Okay.
It's off to Alicante, I believe.
Oh, the smell of the rain, though, in the summer is...
I should go to Palma.
Next level.
Okay, in that case, it's the one that's just the last one of the queue. This one here. Apologies, Chrissy. Yeah, I seen a message earlier saying, I think Alicante, sorry, just a shout.
Hey, so it's not just me who gets people's planes mixed up.
Yeah.
And Lee Fuller gifting a membership to the community. Thank you so much, Lee.
Flashbacks to Tom and Anne there.
And thanks again, Ian, for the £5 donation. Sorry for butchering your donation there, mate. Cheers for supporting the channel today.
Thank
37
you.
Brand new members, guys. Only 13 away from giving away a T-shirt on today's stream.
Yeah, Chrissy, what we'll do is we'll zoom into the back of the plane as it rolls. So there is a Ryanair on the runway now. I believe that's the which one's that off to?
The one off to Palma is the one that's heading down the end of the runway.
Yeah.
The one lined up is on to Alicante.
Roger.
So which destination are we looking for?
Palma.
Okay. So second to depart then. Global Airlines A380 is now on final approach for Prestwick.
That's mad.
Seb. Feel free to grab a flight radar screenshot of that, Seb, and get it on the old poster roommate.
Yeah, how crazy. I know they've still got a long way to go before they're operating commercially, but where, you know, it's a big step, right?
It is.
Hey!
Hey, Conrad, gifting 10 Airliners Live memberships to the community. Thank you very much, Conrad.
Mega bong.
Appreciate you, mate. That is a huge amount of support. Thank you so much. Only 3 members away from giving away a T-shirt. What a legend. Thank you very much, Conrad.
The rain is dying off now, which is nice. Looking at the weather radar, I don't think we're going to get rain back again. Certainly not for a while, so I might take the waterproofing off again. But it's here at hand.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get the sun either, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll see. It all changes so fast, though. Look how little wind there is as well, folks. Look at this. That is bizarre at Manchester. Just nothing. I can't feel any wind.
Yeah, it's very humid.
It is humid, yeah.
Weird, it only seems to be the 7.3s that it clips on.
They are pretty loud, aren't they? Right, I think Chrissy's plane is going to be lining up soon. Off to Palma de Mallorca.
Hey, and Lecky gifting 5 memberships to the community. Thank you so much, Lecky. Appreciate you, mate. And JW Owen gifting a membership to the community as well, putting us on 53 brand new members today.
Here she is, lining up.
We'll be giving away a T-shirt before the end of today's stream, guys. So stick around for that.
Nice. Yeah, we did put a post out earlier about all the T-shirts and things, and we've already given away 14 T-shirts and 4 hoodies in just the last few weeks. So you guys are going crazy for these new giveaways. I'm glad you guys are getting your hands on some swagger as a result. So with this plane, folks, we're going to zoom into the tail end of the aircraft as it rolls past us. And you folks have got to look at the screen and see if you can see an Airliners Live coaster in the window. I'm going to try and sort of focus just behind the wing to the tail.
I'm going to give it a pan as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see a flash of lightning, folks, but I might have been seeing things. But I don't know, I don't often see flashes of lightning like that aren't there. It is pretty warm.
2 coasters and a light. Saying Chrissy B.
Okay.
God, everything.
No pressure to catch this then. She's in row 25. Thanks, Paul.
Let's go. I don't want this lofty in the shot.
25, that must be about, is it 30 odd rows? 32, 33, something like that?
What?
On the Ryanair planes, I'm not sure. So she must be about 10 rows from the back.
Oh, this Jet 2 is going to block my shot.
Oh, no. Let's go. Have a great flight, Chrissy.
Good timing.
Legend of the channel, Chrissy is. There it is. I can see it right in the middle of the back half. Just about caught it. That's going to need a freeze frame, that. Anyone else see it? I definitely see in the light.
Oh, was it just behind the winglet for me? Oh, yes. I can see it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it on the old picture as well.
Yeah, I definitely see in the light. I didn't see the coaster because I'm only on a little screen here on the back of the camera. Some of you folks, I guess, are watching on big monitors and TVs.
Yeah, I saw it.
You there? There she goes, though. Chrissy B, legend of a supporter, heading off to Palma de Mallorca for a holiday.
Have a great time, guys.
Yeah, thank you for the gifts as well. My doormat that she bought is already...
Yeah, I love mine.
Yeah.
Mine's near the in the kitchen near the kettle.
Nice. Mine's by the back door. We got front and back doors, and we already had a front door one, but we had no back door one. So
Yeah, Chrissy very generously bought me and Andy a gift of a doormat which has got arrivals and departures on it, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. Made Sam very happy when she's seen it as well. Right, the rain has stopped, folks. Waterproofing, I think, is good to come off. So
okay.
I'll quickly whip that off. There you go.
Hey, Mr. Smith, how are you doing, mate?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, coming down. Right.
Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow.
We've got golden sky behind, though. We're going to the evening here at Manchester Airport. Next departure. EasyJet starting her takeoff roll. Turkish Airlines A321.
Oh, there's a picture of Harry on the doormat as well. We'll have to send that to Chrissy B, John.
Yeah, get it in the Discord. Tell you what, I bet you Christy was happy that we changed the show times on Wednesdays.
I know.
Would have missed her otherwise. These J320 rotating there with a nice bit of spray. So, just out of interest, folks, is anyone watching now who finds this particular time on a Wednesday more convenient for you folks? And of course, if people are watching this back, maybe missed it live, feel free to write in the comments below if this is less convenient. I am curious. Maybe people, like I said, work during the day on a Wednesday. Of course, this goes on beyond 5 p.m., 6 p.m. So for those working till them times, may be able to tune in as well after a long day's work.
And if you're watching from the States, get a message. Let us know if you watched us over the winter, or if you missed us, if you've not been able to tune in over the winter. Another question.
What airport is this? It's Manchester Airport in the UK. Manchester International. And you're tuned into the first show of the year on this new summer schedule, which starts at 4 p.m. on a Wednesday, local time.
Susie saying much more convenient, don't have to work and lurk anymore.
Hey.
Paul, welcome in. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Jedi saying, great time for me in the States, Texas, in the middle of my working day, getting some work done.
Hey, nice.
Great to have you with us. Janet saying, any time for me because I'm retired.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Tom and Anna are probably quite happy about it as well.
And Karen saying, I'm American, this works. I missed you over the winter because of the time change. You're 6 hours ahead of me.
Nice.
Definitely a better midweek time at home, not work, saying Conrad. And thanks again, Conrad, for your 10 gifted memberships, mate. And Kaylee saying, much more convenient for us. I work Wednesdays. My kids are at school, so I miss out all week on the streams apart from weekends.
Oh, this is great. Yeah, the lighting now, it's quite nice, it's soft. It's really letting the colours of the planes pop. And also the sound is really nice. We just need like a 7.5 or something now. Really test the new mic. Barry and Emma saying they're home by 4:30. Nice guys.
Ian tuning in from Sydney, Australia, just after 2 a.m. thanks to the stream, but no way ATC communications. It's against the law, I'm afraid, for us in the UK. So no, we're not allowed.
Apologies for that. Yeah, you'll find on the internet, for example, you can't find any like live ATC of like Manchester or most UK airports. We have spoke about it, you know, even like with the people in the tower at Barton Aerodrome, for example, saying, well, what about your shows? You know, because technically, like by the letter of the law, like they could give you permission, the tower, but then, you know, it's also like a level of privacy that the pilots have, and especially at like Barton Aerodrome, where there's a lot of people sort of learning to fly as well, and it might be their first flight, or, you know, it might be quite early, and they really probably won't want their ATC being broadcast to thousands of people on the internet.
Yeah, because they're expected to get things wrong while they're learning as well.
Yeah. But whereas Manchester Airport obviously is much bigger, and I don't think getting permission from, I guess, all the different airlines and things would be quite as easy.
Tell you what, I'm enjoying getting some panning shots while the lighting's gone a bit west.
It's ideal for that. Turkish Airlines lined up, ready to go on 05 left. Christina, hello to you. How's the 7.5 manual, Christina? I think it was yourself who bought that, wasn't it, at the TAS fair? Really cool. Just waiting for this takeoff to start. There's a lot of planes crossing the runway at the moment, making use of the fact that the planes aren't moving on runway 1.
The aircraft waiting to depart is a Turkish Airlines A321 back to Istanbul.
You guys go to Riyadh? I'm not, Moonlight.
And Conrad, thank you for the very generous £5 donation. Thank you very much for that.
Thanks, Conrad. Appreciate it. That's glorious. Yeah, I'm not a huge air show kind of guy. There are some people, like Flemmo, for example, who really go out of their way to get to as many air shows as possible. I do like a good air show, don't get me wrong, but, you know, to get to them is hassle, right? Like, you got a couple round here, but even them, they're hard work, you know, getting to them, super busy, hard work getting out, traveling around as well. I don't mind them though. They are good.
That A321 not quite got the same impact on the engine run-up bay as the 757 did the other day.
That wet runway. Ryanair 737-8200 on the taxi. After a very brief torrential downpour here at the airport.
Conrad, yes we are, mate.
Yeah, I do like the taxiways when they're wet like that. Reflections of the lights. Really see the water build up on the surface there. It's quite moody. Yeah, Pia, I'm in that boat. Like, I love an air show. I love going to them, don't get me wrong. It's just all the headache that surrounds it often. We went to Cosford a few years ago. That was really well done. Like, and I've not been to many air shows when you compare me to someone like Flemmo, but from my brief, experience with them, Cosford was really well organised, and I'm sure many others are too. But it was just so big and so busy. There was so many people there. You had to queue for the toilets, walk a long way to get some more water, for example, queue for a while just to get some food. Not many places to sit. It was just people everywhere, and it was huge.
I'm not a big fan of that. I know Riot does do packages though.
Yeah.
So there are packages where you can be in your own section, which has its own dedicated block of toilets and everything like that.
Oh, nice.
And I said to Jenna, if I go, I'd probably do something like that, just to make it a bit more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Beverly saying your close-up camera shots are amazing, guys. Thank you, Beverly.
Cheers, Bev.
Andy saying Mildenhall had the best air show. I've never seen anything from that one, mate.
No.
But I bet it was it? I guess it was a military one, was it? Oh.
Yeah. No, I do like a good air show. Cosford was great. Some of the cool planes, F-35s and Chinooks doing cool aerial displays and stuff. Ooh.
Carl saying the new mic picking up that Airbus nicely.
That was nice.
That was.
It seems to pick up the Maxes really well, doesn't it? Like,
sounds great.
Something about the Maxes just rhymes with this.
Yeah, Dunk, if you're watching, mate, just put on the website perfect for aviation as proven on Airliners Live. You just don't need any other mic, mate.
I was in the chat, is he?
No, that's if you're watching back later.
He might be, yeah. Yeah. We've had some pretty different, unique audio setups over the years, though. I remember one, we got in touch with the airport ops over this to get a mic, temporarily of course, attached to the boundary fence.
Yeah. So
obviously we had to get in touch with the airport and stuff to do this, and it didn't stay there. It only went up when we got here and then came back down when we finished. They were fine with it, actually. In fact, the RVP have had you can see they have some signs here anyway that are related, so it's not out of the question to have things like that. But that was unique. And it didn't really make a big difference, did it?
Not massively for us, no. No, not really. I think a mic like this is really doing a good job. Yeah. It sounds great. Hey, well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in today on our first midweek evening show for what should be our summer schedule. However, as you can see with the weather at Manchester, we're not quite there yet. Usually we don't...
Oh, there we go. Sorry, it's just there.
You all right?
Yeah, all good now.
How much did we lose?
I don't think it was that long.
Yeah, we're really enjoying these midweek shows anyway. It's yeah, sounding great, looking great when the mic's on. But thank you all for tuning in today. Yeah, it's because it wasn't plugged in, John.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Andy stepped on the cable.
Well, believe it or not, remote didn't even get wet and stopped working. So I just unplugged it, and it must have just snagged on that cable as well.
Ah, right.
Sub-bass experience there. I bet you got like a proper rumble from that. Air France, Embraer coming in. Been seeing a lot of Air France A220 action as of late. On Sunday we seen that Lufthansa Embraer, didn't we?
Yeah.
Super unusual.
Hey, John Calvin, thank you very much, saying I recently subscribed. Now I wish I had subbed earlier. Thank you very much, John. Yeah, we've been going for about 6 years, mate. Myself, Martin, and Andy up on the camera. We've been full-time on Airliners Live for...
Well, 2.5 years.
3 years now.
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you very much for getting involved in the community. And hopefully, we've got plenty more years to come, mate.
Need an A220 and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah,
There's one being made by Synaptic.
That would make a lot of sense. That's just like the perfect plane for that simulator, I think.
Yeah, Synaptic are making one that's... they've just put a video out, actually, showing some of the systems on board, which was quite impressive to see. Looking forward to hearing and seeing more about that aircraft as well. Ralph, tuning in from the Netherlands. Welcome to you. Thanks for tuning in, Ralph.
Hello.
And on the taxi out, the Logan Air passing in front of the Air France. Has there ever been a dream lifter at Manchester? Not that I've seen, Gene.
No, not to my knowledge.
But possibly in the past, but not whilst we've been going anyway.
That's a cool plane. I'd love to see one of them. Very soggy day at Manchester Airport. For the few hours leading up to this, it was glorious weather.
Typical, eh?
Still pretty warm, but yeah.
And the A321 on the south side has just arrived in from Frankfurt. It's a Lufthansa aircraft.
I believe Ryanair are doing a couple of flights from Manchester to Frankfurt in June. I think there's a football event, though, surrounding that. But I do wish they did that year-round. Because I'd love to go Frankfurt for the plane spotting, but the only airline that does it is Lufthansa, and it's not cheap. We're talking about 200 quid each way if you just book them flights, and then you've got to pay for luggage on top of that, so it gets very expensive very quickly.
Another ATR on the taxi out as well, heading back to Dublin.
Very nice.
What time are we streaming till? About another hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, the park closes at 7, so we need to be out of here by then. Logan at ERJ, just departing there on 05 left, looking really nice. Quite a common, frequent visitor to Manchester, that plane. ERJ 145 Embraer.
Ian saying, did you see the Canadian Air Force go? We did, Ian. We were very lucky to catch that, mate. It was a little bit late today. I managed to grab some pictures, and Andy got some awesome footage as well, so we'll get those up on our social media channels either later on today or tomorrow.
Amy Staffner is kindling the discussion in the chat. What's everyone having for Scran tonight?
I'm not sure, because this is a thing for us on Wednesdays. It gets a bit awkward dinner times because Jen will want to have her dinner, especially when maybe when we're finishing at 7 isn't so bad, but when we're finishing at 8, she's going to have eaten long before I get home. So, yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Yeah, same with me. I don't like having food too late these days.
No, me and you stopped in the cafe, didn't we, when we arrived, and had a bacon and sausage.
Yeah. But, yeah, other than that, we'll see.
Mike saying the wife is bringing home pie and chips tonight from the chippy there, Mike.
Hey.
That's a good shout, mate.
Bit of gravy on there.
You know what I mean? Stop at the Chinese. I don't know, mate. I'm not really feeling like takeaway food at the moment, really. You can hear the difference then.
Yeah.
And that's...
it's like you just turned the volume up, wasn't it?
I don't know if you guys noticed the big change in audio then, but Andy had the microphone pointed away from that ATR for most of that roll there.
Yeah.
Air Force colours A330 tanker heading north from Bryce, descending towards Manchester, saying Practically Geek.
Ah, nice spot there, dude.
We can keep our fingers crossed on that one. Maybe Airliner's Live ATC can give us some good news. Let me just clear my filters and get excited over nothing with you, mate.
Well, now that you mentioned Airliner's Live ATC, did anyone read the newsletter that got released today? On airliners.live. And one of the articles was written by ALATC himself, with a bit of a background about how he does it, who he is. I thought it was really nice for him to contribute that to the newsletter. Of course, also there was an article about the brand new moderator, Susie B. And
MC.
And also a bit about the new office and a bit about the summer schedule. The new office article was nice because I decided to take an opportunity to look at the old office and where we started. So obviously we've been going for about 6 years now, but a couple of years in, around the same time that we went, well, a couple of months after we went full-time on the channel, we decided to move into a premises for the channel because our merch store was growing a lot. Me and Martin were doing a lot of like editing together that we used to do just online, and it was always quite awkward and it never really worked that well. So we went, you know what, let's try and get an office. And we ended up finding an office space with the Manchester Flight Sim Centre at Barton Aerodrome. You guys probably know quite well. For some who don't, that was to start with, it was a small like editing room. When I say small, it was just enough for 2 desks and then a little space behind us, and that was kind of it. But have a look at the newsletter, airliners.live, !news in the chat. I believe Loops has, on his birthday, gone ahead and updated that command for us with Nightbot. You can give it a read. Really nice little article. And you can see some pictures of the old office where we started, the office between, and now there's some pictures of the brand new office space that we've got at the heliport at Barton Aerodrome, which we are super happy about. It's just the perfect size, the perfect space, the perfect vibe.
Linda's saying, always enjoy the newsletter, thanks. Say cheers, Linda.
Cheers,
no
Linda. Yeah.
Sorry we missed last month's.
Yeah, I'm always looking to see if you folks are enjoying them still, because there's no... It's not like live streams or videos where you've got like the comments and the live chat there. It's kind of just throw it out in the world and just you guys might read it, you might not. So it's always important for you folks just to let us know if there's anything you want to hear more of, you know, if you're liking the newsletters. And if so, we'll just carry on writing them for you.
We're live until about 6:45 today, Millie.
I believe Matt Cam Smith is live on Friday as well. I think he's just doing his normal show times still. So I believe that'll be, like Martin said earlier, between 10 and 11 he usually goes live. We said 11, but he usually just goes live early.
Thanks to everyone who's been ordering the new hoodies as well, guys. Really appreciate that.
Oh, man, I'm so excited to get mine.
I can't wait to get mine.
They are clean.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get the old zip-up hoodies. We also added a new tower design as well, which we love. I can't wait to get mine.
I was saying to Martin, like, I'm a really big zip-up hoodie guy. Like, and you don't really have any, do you? So
no.
But they're perfect for like
mint for today.
Yeah, for today. Just when you're nipping out to the shop or you're just going out at the park, you want something a bit warm but not big and not bulky, not too smart. Just zip-up hoodie. And that's what we've added to the Airliner's Live web store. 2 new designs, and each design comes in a couple of different colours as well. So if you click on it, obviously you can pick your size as well. And yeah, go and check them out. There's a logo design and a tower design. And I have got my eyes on the red tower design one.
Yeah, looking forward to getting it.
Mate, I'm so hyped.
Neil Marsden saying, guys, talking about this time for streaming, as discussed earlier, I bring my 97-year-old dad round every night at 5 p.m. just for a couple of hours, and he's watching you now. So if you get your time, can you give a big shout out to Jack, who is 97 years young today? How are you doing, Jack? Great to have you with us in the stream. Hope Neil's made you a 10 out of 10 dinner.
Yep.
And a nice cup of tea as well, Jack, I hope.
I hope so.
Glad you're enjoying the streams, Neil and Jack. Legends.
That is so cool. Yeah, look at all the waves in the live chat as well. Have a look.
Yeah, get some waves in the chat, folks. Fill the chat with waves there. Sandra, hello. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Thanks, John. That's very kind words. I love the friendly vibe here. Beautiful touch to the already amazing or mesmerizing camera quality, capturing every angle of these planes. Thanks, John. Yeah, this is such a stripped back show as well. You know, we've got the new audio microphone set up, but you know, on a Super Sunday show, for example, that we might not be doing this weekend, weekend after, is usually like 2 different cameras, you know, 2 different locations, should I say, capturing more aviation action with the legend that is Matt Cam Smith. And he's back from Turkey. Sure, Matt will be with you folks on Friday for the Friday show, which we kind of swapped last week. Confused a lot of people.
Cheers, Gene. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying the stream as well. Yeah, the friendly vibes is what the channel's all about. Is why do it any different, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, it looks like ATC keeping an eye on that KC2.
Hey, Sanchez.
Heading away from Manchester now. It's a shame. I don't think that was on the cards to start with, if I'm honest. You know, stuff like that, they usually give heads up. Unless, I guess, there's a last-minute change for some impending reason. Maybe, you know, a diversion or something. But
And apparently it's Catherine Palmer's birthday today. Very big happy birthday to you from all of the team. And they've just returned from a holiday in the Seychelles. Very posh.
nice.
Hey, not took you to Anglesey there, have they?
Great job. Happy birthday.
Hope you had a great trip.
Nice, Jackie. Yeah, the red zip hoodie is my choice. Chef's choice.
Chef choice. So you've gone for the red in the tower design. I've gone for the black in the tower design, but the red in the logo.
Yeah.
So me and you have alternated.
Yeah.
So we'll have to decide which one's the best.
I'm gonna be wearing it a lot, that hoodie.
Take care, Gene. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, no Twitch, unfortunately, today.
Yeah, apologies.
Jackie saying, ordering some merchandise now. I love the red zip hoodie, saying Jackie. Well, make sure you look at the 2 designs, Jackie, because you've got 2 to choose from there. Iberia Express just arriving in from Madrid on the south side of the airport there.
The madman. So what, the RVP was busy before, especially with that Canadian A330.
Matt saying, I'm going to look at yours before I decide. Hey, you said you're getting one.
Matt likes his black hoodies, doesn't he? You know, just his wardrobe, he just opens, it's all black joggers, black hoodies.
Jackie's going for a tower design, she says.
Nice.
Enjoy that.
Get a bit of colour in there, Matt, for the summer. Bit of red.
Yeah, live it up a bit, Matt.
Or the grey. The grey's a really nice.
Charcoal,
Yeah.
Sharon, good evening to you. Let us know in the chat if you're just arriving home from work and you've got a bit of Airliners live entertainment for the next hour and 15 minutes or so.
They're just tuning in like, oh, they're live? They're still live? I thought they were meant to finish it hours ago. Yes, we are live. Unless you're watching this pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Then we're not live.
And if you're watching this pre-recorded, type egg and chips in the comments.
Go on then.
Let us know you've found us on the old pre-recorded.
You know me too well. We do, Matt.
I love this time change, saying Sandra. How long are you going to do this later time? Until about September, Sandra, because the runway visitor park where we stream from in the summer opens till 8 p.m. from June and 7 p.m. for this month. So until they go back to their normal time around September-ish time, we will be doing these shows. Does it stagger back as well on the other end, Andy, 7 and then 6, or does it go straight to 6?
I can't remember. You'll have to look at the RVP's website. All the info's there. Chester Mike's got the link in the chat already. There's like a little RVP opening hours page on there.
Yeah.
And you can like slide it through the months and see. Like you said, it does get progressively later. And man, when it gets all the way to 8, that is wild. That's when you're getting like golden lighting sometimes.
Vincent signing up the charcoal logo on. Oh, he's tempted. Hey, Sandra, no worries, saying that's the most beautiful news. Awesome. Looking forward to seeing you, Sandra, on our midweek shows. And we may throw in the odd bonus evening show as well here and there if we feel like it. If the weather's nice, if we've got a day of sun, maybe.
Well, I remember last year, especially on the weekends, me and Sam, it'd be like an evening time. And, you know, it's like, I don't want to go out for a meal or anything. I just want to go out and do something while the sun's out. Something a bit more exciting than just going to the park. We'd always default to the RVP, especially if they were on 05s. Because if it was a nice evening, RVP's open late, go there, and you just get some stunning photos of the planes taxiing out with the sun on the nose, engines lit up. And you could be here for half an hour and you get loads of really nice photos. So I'm hyped to get back into that.
Hey, Sandra, thanks very much for gifting a membership to the community as well. And it's just in time because if you type !ZIP in the chat, you can be in with a chance of winning one of our T-shirts if you're one of our Airliners Live VIPs. And that includes people who've received a gifted membership as well. !ZIP in the chat if you want to be in with a chance of winning a T-shirt, because we have passed 50 gifted members today. And if you are enjoying today's show, guys, if you can support the stream, we'd really appreciate it. It helps cover the costs of our broadcasts and the improvements we make on the streams as well. Hit the dollar symbol, then click Super Chat to send in a donation, or gifted memberships to donate a membership to the channel. And if you're not already one of our Airliners Live VIPs, then hit the dollar symbol, then click Join to be one of our awesome paying members.
Thanks, folks. This will be the 15th T-shirt we've given away, by the way, in total. Hey, why don't we make, if we get the hoodie, make it a zip hoodie?
Oh, yeah.
As a giveaway.
Well, I already said we weren't doing that, but if you want to do a special...
Possible.
maybe for the first one.
Yeah.
They do cost us quite a bit more, the zip-up ones, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But to celebrate, the next hoodie giveaway can be a zip-up one if we want.
Becoming a bit of a rarity now, the 737-800s without the split scimitar winglets in the Ryanair fleet. A dying breed, as a lot of them are getting fitted with these new winglet designs. As Boeing claimed to be the most efficient wing-lit design in aviation today.
Hey Elizabeth, it's great to have you with us as well in the evenings, and awesome work you're doing there as well.
Exclamation mark zip in the chat, folks, to be entered into the giveaway. Just do it once.
Hey, yo, how's it going, Jake? Great to see you, mate. We got 104th Jake and 104th Bullet both in the chat. Welcome, guys. Good to see you both. I'll no doubt be flying as well over the coming days. Got to get back in that F-15 before I lose the small amount of confidence I had in it. And let's draw that giveaway, shall we? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. You know what to do, chat. Yaboosh.
Yaboosh.
Derek Redwood. Derek Redwood, you've won yourself a t-shirt, mate. Get a message to us over on our website. If you are outside of the UK, please let us know if you're happy to cover your postage costs. Get a message in the chat. You've won yourself a t-shirt. DB off that, I think, for those NGs.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges, hello, welcome to you. Keeping an eye out for you, Derek.
Brake fans on the EasyJet A320neo. Audible there, especially when we swiveled the camera around and pointed the microphone back at it.
Derek's gobsmacked, he says. Thanks, guys, I'll be in touch. What info do you need? Let us know which t-shirt you'd like, Derek. What colour? What size, and your full shipping address. Don't type it in the chat. Head to airliners.live, and in the bottom right hand side there'll be a red message icon. Just click that, send us a message. You won't get a reply straight away, but we'll pick that up as soon as we're back in the office. And if you're outside of the UK, please just confirm that you're happy to cover your postage costs. That's all. Very happy birthday, Jordan Smith, tuning in today. Looking forward to the honeymoon in June. Hey, nice, mate. Happy birthday as well.
Of course, the Wednesday show's never going to be as busy as the Sunday shows in regards to traffic levels. But we are excited for the sun to come out maybe some evenings and create some really nice lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
We thought that today. When we left the office earlier on, we were like, no way is it like this on the first summer show. The sun, it was absolutely incredible. And now look at it. Hey, Rachel D, 2 years of membership. Hello from Ontario, flying home today.
Wow.
I hope you had a great trip, Rachel.
Long flight. Joanna Smith's in the chat as well. Welcome in.
Because I've got home and the weather's changed a bit. Well, certainly has.
You should have seen it on the show earlier. We got dunked by the rain.
Sharon asking when the next Airliners Lounge video will be out. Really enjoyed the GPS spoofing one. Probably in the next week or so, Sharon. We're working on a couple more at the moment.
Yeah, we're currently working on an Airliners Live video.
Yes.
So a bit of a behind-the-scenes kind of video, but it's for everyone to watch.
That'll be out first.
And for those just joining as well, especially those regular viewers, we're actually trialing a new microphone today. It just arrived today around lunchtime. and it's come from scan.co.uk. It's a really purpose-built microphone. Super directional as well, so it's really picking out the sounds of the aviation action really well. Just like that.
Barry Jones saying, I've just been on your website, and with the 3-pack LED bundle, is the base included? With that bundle, Barry, you get one base. So you get one base and all 3 designs, so you can interchange your design. If you want all 3 designs on your desk with a base at the same time, you need to order them individually there, Barry. So the bundle comes with one base, mate.
Yep. And then, of course, if you've already ordered a unit, in the past, and you want more designs to put on that base, you can just order the acrylic by itself.
Yeah, we've listed those on their own. It's got acrylic only in brackets, guys. So you can benefit from all the new designs without having to buy another base by ordering the acrylics. And Suzanne saying the fab sounds are coming through. Fair play. Cheers, Suzanne.
Nice. Joanna's a big fan. Yeah, I know. I think I know that Ryanair that you're thinking of. That Max, that was just... I've never heard a Max sound that good.
Blasting, wasn't it?
Yeah, I need to get a clip of that.
Yeah, we'll tag scanning that, I think, as well. EasyJet just arriving in from Faro on the south side there. Flight of 2 hours, 38 minutes.
Laurie M was going crazy in the mod chat over that Ryanair departure.
Did she? I didn't spot that.
Yeah, it's funny. Safe to say some people are happy with the new mic. Yeah, we're live from the Runway Visitor Park. Do make use of these extended hours that they put out over the summer. Of course, it means they have to work hard and much longer days as well to facilitate to that. So definitely trying to help them make it well worth their while. Coming down and make use of the extended hours, especially if you're someone who's working during the day and you want to come and visit in the evening. Or if the sun's out, sometimes, you can come down in the evening and see some gorgeous lighting.
Just seen Laurie's message.
It's good, isn't it?
Nice. Mally saying my son is on that flight from Faro. Hey, there you go. Hope you had a good time.
Faro is a lovely destination. I've not been there myself, but I had a friend who went there. She stayed in a hotel really close to the airport. She was like, that airport's amazing for like plane spotting. Got like I think there's a mound there you can watch from. Footpaths right next to basically parallel to the runway. It's a really good vibe over there, I've heard. I can say things in the mod chat that I can't say here. I'm not going to go into specifics. Yeah, that EasyJet just on the taxi in there. Dual runway ops still in use at the moment, and they only recently switched to reverse runway operations. I think earlier today they were on 2-3s.
Here we do have an aircraft on the taxi out, which we'll see very shortly. The KLM back to Amsterdam. Really sorry to hear the news about your cousin there, Amatrine. Sure the whole community's behind you as well. Please make full use of the shows to take your mind off things where you can.
Just going to follow that all the way in. You do have a good view of Terminal 3 here from the Runway Visitor Park, and actually it looks really quiet over there. I bet you if you're flying out of Terminal 3 now, you'll be stunned by the lack of people in the terminal compared to if you've ever flown out of there in the morning, especially early morning, like 6 a.m. It can get wild busy. See the airport pub in the background there as well. Yeah, I can see the EasyJet. I think there's one that's just been pushed back.
Mr. Winningness in the chat saying, any tips on starting an aviation YouTube channel if you have bad eyesight? I'd probably say, mate, for someone like yourself, just to think outside the box a little bit. Maybe rather than trying to track the aircraft and follow them all the way out, maybe set up a camera in a position like somewhere near the approach path or something like that, so you can have a fixed camera and the aircraft fly over your head and focus a bit more on the audio of the aircraft going over the top. Or if you can afford it, have a camera pointing in each way, and then you can just switch between them on your edit, and you don't have to worry too much about tracking them. With a bit of a wider lens maybe would be the first thing that comes to mind. But yeah, definitely thinking outside the box a little bit is probably what I'd say for that.
That's it. Good luck, Fezza. So no, he's just on the BA maths test.
Oh, right. He's not asking you all them weird and wonderful questions the TUI one did, then.
Yeah.
If Jaden had 2 quarters, $1 and a penny, how much money would Jaden have? Jaden broke.
I remember when I was...
That is the best meme, by the way. If people haven't seen that, it's so funny.
I remember when I was a teenager, I applied for a job in Asda, and there was like an exam you had to do online.
Yeah.
Man, that was tough, that exam. It was like the most... Again, it was like really bizarre questions.
Yeah, I didn't get accepted into Asda.
Same.
Yeah, I applied, and probably a bit naively, I just assumed, oh yeah, I can easily get a job at Asda.
It's Asda. I know it's not... It's probably not a really easy job.
No, you're not trying to belittle the people who work there, but you wouldn't expect it to be too demanding, you know.
Like literally like really advanced, like, I don't know, yeah, maths questions and just problem solving, but not at all what you'd expect the level of entry to be for working, literally stocking shelves after hours.
Yeah.
I think the job I applied for.
Yeah, I got rejected for Asda.
Yeah. There in KFC as well, got rejected for.
You got rejected from Kentucky's as well?
I did.
Did you? Was one of the questions, do you absolutely love Kentucky's? And you said no.
Well, I said yes, but then maybe that went
against you as well. Maybe you thought you'd just be tucking into the popcorn chicken.
Can you resist?
Pockets full of popcorn chicken.
Can you resist a 3-piece meal? Yes or no? No. There you go.
We're just based at Manchester, John, at the moment, mate. We did have a base in Vancouver, Canada, but unfortunately it just wasn't very successful for us. So, yeah, we're just based in Manchester. And Lee Davies, what is that next to your name, eh?
What's he got?
The brand new Airliners Live gold emblem.
Hey, look at that thing.
Anybody else got a gold emblem next to their name in the chat?
That's amazing. Seen a Ryanair pushing back as well. There's one with a beacon on over there, actually, I just noticed.
Oh, right.
That's on the move, going out of Terminal 3, and there is another one as well pushing back. I was really... I applied for loads of jobs when I was in like college and stuff and never got anywhere. I think the problem you find at that age is they go, oh, experience needed. But it's like, how do I get experience then? Well, you don't. You get a job. How do I get a job? You need experience.
I'm 18.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, nice, Eliza. Yeah, I bet the weather was gorgeous today. for plane spotting. Typical, isn't it? We move to evenings and it's glorious in the morning and rains in the evening.
There you go.
Dave Morgan with the 43 months of business class membership. You've got the gold Wookiee badge there, Dave. We've moved that back one milestone. So enjoy that, mate. And after that, Dave, you'll be getting the 48 months. You'll be getting the gold emblem. Thank you very much for the long-term support to the channel.
Do I see a nice pair of Wookiees over on the south side? Looks like it.
I'd say no.
I could see the green.
Oh, maybe.
Helvetic coming in on the south side.
Yeah, it's an E2. Oh, it don't look very E2 from here.
I know. It looks strange, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks so weird.
I think it's because it's the just the 190 as well.
Yeah, it's the shorter one.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off, I think.
Yeah, it's the lack of winglets, I think, that gives it away. And obviously when you see the engines, that green on the inside, Pratt & Whitney, geared turbofans.
Hey, Smithy, cheers for the 39 months. Yaboosh. Thank you very much.
Yaboosh. That's it, yeah, Fezzanos, yeah. It's
Wayne's got it.
What's that?
Wayne's got the badge.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Fezza just saying it's a 190 E2.
Yeah, that'll be why it threw me off of it.
Yeah, the E2 195s are huge. They're like unusually long. Let's go and catch it.
Can we see the TUI Dreamliner arrival? We may just catch a glimpse of it before it goes down behind the trees.
Yeah.
Miss Glamour, welcome back for 10 months of membership. Thank you so much. Cheers for the long-term support to the channel.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Next to land now on the south side, an EasyJet in from Jersey. And the Ryanair that just passed in front of us is on its way out to Vienna. Wow, I did not know that, Shirley Dev. As if you just taught me that on YouTube. Nice, thank you.
A lot of runway being used there from the Ryanair, but did take a late intersection, or an early intersection, should I say. So didn't start as far back as some of the other planes. The Ryanair on the move. really loud, the 737s. Especially when they fly overhead. If anyone's ever seen one over their house, quite low down, a few thousand feet. Maybe mistaken, thinking it's a wide body going over.
Welcome, Debbie and Pixie. Welcome into the chat. Thank you, guys.
Hello. You should have travel bag with the logo on it. I would buy. You mean like what, like a backpack? We already do the travel wallets. They're very popular at the moment.
Yeah, they've strangely been selling really well out of the blue.
Yeah. I think you said in your, like, it's probably down to the fact that a lot of people are going on holiday in the coming months. People booking holidays for the summer. And they are really good, to be fair. You know, it's really nice to have all your documents and passports, cards, all in just one place. And you kind of know that when you've got that in your hand, you're safe.
Lufthansa A321 on the way past, though, back to Munich.
I really used a lot of runway. All the way from the start.
Hey, Joanne, great to see you. This second Ryanair heading out to Milan. Hey, nice one, Garrett. Great to have you with us, mate. Sat down enjoying the streams with a beer in his hand as well.
Wonderful.
We just caught a glimpse of the Dreamliner there arriving in the background.
Not one of the freshly painted ones.
And Pete Barry enjoying his gifted membership from Croatia. Thanks for tuning in today.
Cheers, Pete. Just vacating, 05 right, the 2E Dreamliner. Just trying to make that right-hand turn in a moment. To taxi parallel with the two runways. And make our way all the way to Terminal 2, which is quite a long taxi, actually. Especially from the second runway.
I'm not sure exactly what time it shuts for hot food, Ken, but the cafe closes at 6. I'm not sure if they stop serving food a bit earlier. I would imagine they would, but we'd need to double check that. We had food today about 3:30. No, it's a bit earlier than that, wasn't it? About 3 o'clock we had food, I think, today.
Yeah. Lufthansa A321 climbing out of Manchester Airport here. Yeah, nice sound from the CF56 engines there. I actually think they were IAEs, actually. Yeah, they were IAEs.
I think they were,
yeah.
I didn't get a good look at them, so I just trusted you.
It's definitely one of the more worn-looking TUI Dreamliners.
Yeah, we saw one of the newly painted ones on the weekend show.
"56 engines. That's quite a lot." Yeah, I think was it TUI Bravo, was it? The one that's just been painted.
And Miss Glamour, welcome back for 10 months. Thank you very much for your support. And Pixie Chick, returning member to the channel as well. Trainster Games, brand new Airliners Live business class member. Thank you very, very much. And AD Harrison, returning for 17 months of membership, saying, "Evening, guys. I assume the BizJet parting signature is a police plane judging off the reg." Great show as always. Thank you, AD. Yeah, is it De Cops, is it? I think it says.
Yeah. Watch out, it's De Cops.
Down, 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 bang, 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 down.
Cheers, Joanna. I'm glad you like the new sound improvements. They're pretty much here to stay now. Although they might be a little bit different on a Sunday when they have the commentary system on here, so we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
Nice to see a TUI Dreamliner on the show, though. Quite a common wide-body aircraft. This one of the most common you'll see at Manchester of the heavy aircraft.
Now, lots of merch orders coming through, guys. Thank you so much for all of these.
Called the cops. Yeah, appreciate it, folks.
I think Jen wants one of these zip-up hoodies as well. Got
Not
one
surprised.
on the old order.
Not surprised. They're 10 out of 10.
Aviation and Travel Geek Premium Economy member, thank you very much for that. If you are enjoying today's show, guys, and you're not one of our VIPs, hit the dollar symbol, then click join. It helps support the channel. Or you can gift a membership or send in a donation by using our super chats, all in the dollar menu there. Thanks to everyone who's supported the stream today. Only another half an hour or so on today's broadcast left. Does Jen get a discount? Absolutely not, mate. No way. Hey, T3 left. How you doing, Gabe? Great to see you, mate.
Hello. I'll have to buy Sam one, I think, as a present. I think she'd like that.
Jen can buy her own.
Problem is, though, don't know if it happens in your house. My hoodies just frequently just get adopted by her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there's like no point in buying her clothes.
Susie saying, I turned over my Airliners Live calendar today. Who took the photo of the Air France A220? Everyone in my office loved it. Susie, can you send me a picture of it on Discord?
With everyone's reaction as well. Everyone stood there like, whoa.
I think it's one of mine. I just can't remember.
Yeah, I think they're all yours, bar one.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Did we put the triple on?
There was a 777, and that was
from your Heathrow.
That was mine. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was the only one that's by me. I can't remember what month that is. I think it's like August, maybe.
Yeah, glad you like it, Susie.
Yeah, I remember that picture. It's good.
How do I join, saying Ewan? If you hit the dollar symbol on the bottom right, Ewan, and click join, or there is a link from Nightbot in the chat which says you can become a VIP by clicking this link. I'll just get it in the chat for you now as well. There it is.
VIP. Yeah, VIP community is always growing. And anyone's welcome to join, and there's plenty of benefits you get from it.
Yeah, if you'd like to be a member, click the link I've just put in there where it says become one of our fantastic VIPs by clicking this link. and there's all different tiers, as Andy said there. And we've put a little video up explaining a bit about them as well. So if you click that link, you should see the little video, a couple of minutes long, which just explains the different tiers.
Yeah, if anyone's not a VIP, can you check it and see if that video is there? I think you have to press join. It won't obviously start charging you. It'll give you the different tiers and stuff you can look at. But
yeah, because we only put that up, and because we're like owners of the channel, you can't see it.
Yeah. I'd have to cancel my VIP and
or just log out of YouTube, I guess would be the other way.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it. Susie, let the next page be a surprise on the calendar.
Yeah, don't look at the back of the calendar, it'll spoil it.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers on the back of the calendar. Yeah, Plymouth film. Yeah, we've been watching those as well. Pretty incredible to watch.
Yeah. As I said earlier in the show, it does baffle me how many people do storm chasing these days.
I know. It's the thing, innit, when you can go viral with one clip, everyone's going to jump on it.
Yeah.
Hey, great to see you, Fernando. Hello.
Literally, like, roads gridlocked because people are flocking towards this storm.
Yeah. Okay, the video's there. Good. Good.
Nice.
Ryanair on the south side of the airport just arrived in from Lisbon. And the EasyJet. Andy's just picked up. He's in from Geneva. Cheers, Joanne. Thanks for that.
One of the things we need to figure out with this mic is how well it handles wind as well. Because it's got a blimp on it at the moment, like I guess you call it a dead cat, like a big fluffy cover over it. But it might be a bit more sensitive than the other one. So today's not the best day because it's not very windy. Picked up a little bit, but...
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's not going to handle the wind too well.
Yeah, especially on a windy day.
Aviation and Travel Geek, thank you very much for the £1 donation, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's get some likes on that donation, folks. Click that thumbs up for Aviation and Travel Geek.
I pressed it. Got another Lufthansa on the way out as well. Catch that shortly.
TUI Dreamliner pinging up. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, that's the one that just arrived in, isn't it, from Palma? Oh, he's on the stand. I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, when the RVP hours extend the extra hour, it means we'll be able to wrap the show up on the A380 potentially. Remember, it's flight 19 that arrives. I think it's usually about 7:30 in the evening. I just thought of a meme you could make about this stream. Literally make a reel of us buzzing that it's nice and warm, the sun's out, and then 10 minutes later, lashing it down with rain.
Yeah, I've got 2 pictures of Ryanair Maxes, and you would think they were on completely different days. I'll probably edit those 2 and put them up next to each other on a Twitter post, I think. And Pia gifting a membership to the community, going to Joanne Hartley. Thank you so much for that, Pia.
Thank you.
And Barry Jones sending in a £2 donation to the channel. Thank you so much, Barry.
Ooh, hello. Look who's on the other side.
Oh, the British Airways Dornier.
No way. This was a nice catch. I remember this from the evening shows last year.
Yeah, it's not on radar for me. Is that in from Oxford this time, or has it come from somewhere in France?
Yeah, I remember they did that route. I don't know if they still do it.
Billund?
Billund, that was Denmark.
Because didn't it go to the south of France at one point as well, or am I imagining things?
Maybe, yeah. Like Chambry or something. I can't remember.
I don't know.
They did a route, from, I'm sure it was Oxford, for like a private business charter, and it was fairly regular as well. Billund it's in from, apparently. Nice.
Right.
The home of Legoland. I think some bloke who travels a lot did a video on this.
Yeah, he went and flew on it, didn't he?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of long sleeve t-shirts? I've never really worn them, to be honest.
I have a few.
I don't really suit it.
Yeah, they. We're talking about that today, actually. Maybe one for the autumn, maybe when it gets a bit colder again. But I mean, this time of year, you don't really know, do you?
Hey, Pixie. Thank you very much. Gifting 5 Airliners Live memberships to the community. Really appreciate that support. Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Pixie. Really appreciate that.
Getting to use that air horn again before the end of the show. Oh, nice, Simon. The new Clarkson's Farm is out on the 3rd of May. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
Really looking forward to that.
Hyped. Mate, that's the best news.
The problem is with those series is there's never enough of them.
Yeah.
You have them all watched in a week.
You know, I was saying I need something to watch.
There you go.
Then the ranch is going to be delayed a little.
Hey, you're never going to watch the ranch.
Mate, I'll watch it tonight. Probably.
But all of it.
Yeah.
You know how many series it is?
I don't know. How many? Is that a lot?
It's quite a few.
A few episodes, like.
Hey, Kevin Henry, thank you very much, mate. Ordering a brand new red zip-up hoodie. But did you go for the logo, Kevin, or did you go for the tower design, mate? Put a donk on it, saying Donk in UK. I don't think I've got a donk.
You got any donk?
I've got this. Hold up, what did you just say? I've got that. That's about it.
What else you got? Hey.
Got that. What else we got?
That's Kevin Emery's favourite.
Yeah, that's about it, really. When Andy pulls the sound out. Got that. That's about it, to be honest. This is what happens when you reset the mixer back to basics. You don't have all of the custom sounds that we've put on it anymore. That's something we realised just before we went live.
Should have played that wah sound after that.
Got the red logo one and then couldn't resist the grey retro hoodie as well.
Oh my gosh.
Joanna, your whole wardrobe must just be Airliners Live hoodies.
Love it.
Tony saying charcoal tower one for me.
That is a nice, yeah. I just want the red. I don't know. I've never had a bright red hoodie before.
Yeah, I've not.
As you folks know, I love the cherry red T-shirt that I wear all the time, which has held up remarkably well. It's years old, that, and it still looks brand new. Got it on now. Watch out, it's the cops.
Mark's off to Lanzarote next week. Staying near the airport, looking forward to a bit of spotting while he's there as well.
Oh, my guy.
Enjoy it.
You in a Playa Honda or Puerto del Carmen? We stayed in a place when we went for New Year's Eve, and we stayed in a place called Gume, I think it's called, which is up in the mountains, but it overlooks the airport. And from the place that we were, we had this like balcony, it had like a pool and stuff on it, and you could just sit there, you could just watch the planes land. You had the full airport below you.
That's
it was
well good.
It was wild. It's far away though, it wasn't close, but you just watch them like flying in.
Nice.
But Puerto del Carmen's awesome. That's where we always go. You know, you got the really long promenade, many beaches, of course, but you got that really nice mound at the airport. and some fairly iconic places such as Route 66, which is a bit of a nightclub bar thing, which we all love to go. It's quite a...
What size that Seagull on that table down there?
Gosh, she's dominated that table.
It's like, wow.
He'll have your chips, won't he?
I know.
He'll have all the chips.
Just checking if
Oh,
there's
he's
any chips
coming.
out there.
He heard me there, didn't he? Where's he going? Oh, he's going to the toilets. Okay.
And just on the education centre, is that a little wagtail on there?
Yeah, maybe. I can't spin that around, but
You can't see that?
I can see it with my eyes, but not on the...
Oh, you can't see it on the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Having a little wash, isn't he?
A little wag. Seagull. There you go. Susie's on it. Like how you still managed to get the sound. The sound of Seagull on the mixer, of course.
Not messing about.
Didn't forget that microphone, did we? Is this mic so directional?
I know.
Don't need it.
It's picked him right up.
Or Jeagle. Is he Canadian? Is he British? Who knows? You'll have your chips though. I've seen them things hoist full jumbo hot dogs when I was in Blackpool.
Oh yeah.
Some kids, like, well, it must have been teenagers, sat at a table and they all just like walked off to get some like sauce and stuff. And then this big Seagull just comes down, just lifts a jumbo hot dog up and just flies off with it.
No way.
Like keeps the whole hot dog intact as well.
Nick Barton, welcome back for 18 months of membership. Loving the return of the evening show. Summer is almost here. Thanks very much, Nick. Yeah, we had half a summer this show. So, we're doing all right.
Really pheasant. What, all the chips or just one? One at a time?
EasyJet on the taxi out to Feeder. One thing you get with this mic is the really intricate engine noises and the wisps and
Yeah.
all the different sounds you hear. A lot more precise. Yeah, Susie, I've seen that one as well. And then he has like a little accomplice that just opens the door for him as well. That Malta Air on the south side arriving in. It's catching the light as well with those golden looking clouds behind.
I love how the whole atmosphere of the sound changes when I point at it. We're going to have to be wrapping soon, aren't we? Just realised the time.
Yeah. Yeah, about 15, 20 minutes or so.
I thought you could stay here for a lot longer.
I know.
I suppose come the...
We'll have another hour.
Yeah. Next few weeks, it'll move. Certainly was a really nice welcome to the evening shows, and I hope you folks enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday we'll be live again for about 4 p.m. Maybe a bit earlier. We'll see. And it also means that me and Martin have another day in the office as well.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Now Air France heading back to Paris with an EasyJet lined up on the runway. And another EasyJet taxiing past again out to Paris. Nice. Our next stream will be live on Friday with Mr. Matt Smith.
Seen a message in the chat. Oh, it's gone. I tried to freeze my chat. So, Simon saying it's season 3, I think, of Clarkson's Farm. And they have committed to a 4th season from what I've seen.
Good.
Mate. It's mad how much content they're getting from this, though. Like, but I suppose he's doing a lot of different things as well. He's not just doing like one type of farming, is he? He's doing loads.
Barry Jones, thank you very much for the £2 donation, and Carl Crawford also sending in a £2 donation as well. Thank you, guys. 65 brand new VIPs on today's show. Thank you so much, everybody.
That's great. Thanks all.
And thanks very much for the donations today as well. It's on Amazon, Pia.
Yeah, you need like an Amazon Prime account, is it?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Amazon at the moment. There's all different types of accounts and it's getting a bit confusing, really.
Yeah, you go on it and then you got Amazon Prime. You go on the movies tab, you pick a movie and it's like, pay 99p to rent this.
This one's not included, and if you pay this much, you have to watch adverts, and basically, yeah, it's a bit of a, I think it's a bit of a Shazam, to be honest. I think,
lack of a better word.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
I think Netflix has like a light subscription as well, where it's like you can watch adverts as well.
Yeah.
Very D-rated takeoff there from the Embraer. Sky going a nice pinky colour now as we go into the evening. Would have hoped for a bit more sun on today's show, of course, but I mean, we had quite a lot to start. And then we hit go live and it changed. It seems to be getting darker though.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Camera stopped right down to 1/100th.
Scandinavian arrived in from Copenhagen. EasyJet next to depart out to Paris, and that's followed by a TUI that's about to come around the corner out to Kos. We're also getting a Sunwing for Dalaman. 737-800 on the taxi out as well. Believe it or not, Brownie, there's also a Chinook not too far away.
Okay, interesting.
Liam!
Whereabouts is that?
It's heading up towards in between us and the Mersey.
Ah. I ain't no Matt Smith. Start filming it from here. Beautiful.
Hey, nice, Lee. Hope you have a great time, mate. Only 39 days away from Fuerteventura trip.
Awesome. I've just come back from there. It's very nice, pretty hot. Hot enough to get burnt and swim in the pool and all that. We were at the north of the island as well.
See what I mean? We are starting to lose a light now, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad on the camera, but the camera's kind of compensating a lot for that.
Only 62 likes away from 1,000, folks. If you've not hit the like button, now's the time to do that before we finish for today. Probably wrap up in 5 or 10 minutes, guys, as we are losing the light now as well. And there's a nice Sun Express on the taxi out, but that's about it. There's nothing else pinging up after that. So we'll capture that aircraft departing. And just have a quick look on the radar, make sure we're not missing anything. Doesn't look like we are, I don't think.
Paul Brooks saying a friend of his is flying out on that Sun Express.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, we'll capture that then, and then we'll finish for today. Thanks again to everybody who's supported the channel today. And welcome to any new viewers into the stream as well. Hope you've enjoyed this show this evening. Calvin, yes, this midweek evening show will be the same now until at least September, I think, when the RVP switches their times back. Deborah, yes, we have, yeah.
Got prickly heat in Fuerteventura back in the day. Local said to rub tomato on it. It worked a treat. I've never heard that before, but I'll keep that in mind. Cheers all for the Airliners Live hearts in the chat.
Hey, thanks everyone.
Hope you've enjoyed this midweek show, evening show.
Toffee says I'm made up. I get to see the midweek shows again now after work. Thanks for the great show. Cheers, mate. Glad you can tune in as well.
I remember back in the day, I wonder if this still applies. We used to raid LA flights, didn't we?
We did.
I'll have to see when their schedule is these days. I know they've been travelling and things, but I wonder if that could happen again in the next month or so. We'll catch this departure, folks, and we'll wrap it up. Sun Express 737.
Was there an Airliners Live logo in the window in that Sun Express behind the wing? saying to David in the mod chat.
I
We're
don't
going to
know.
have to look back at that one.
Has Paul been colluding there? It certainly was on the Ryanair out to Palma de Mallorca earlier in the show with Chrissy B on board.
No worries, James. Thank you very much for tuning in today, though. We're live every Wednesday evening, Friday morning, and Sunday morning. So make sure you tune in. And Matt Carter, haven't watched your channel for a long time. Nice to see Manchester Airport. Good action. Thanks, guys. Hey, Matt, welcome back, mate. When did you watch us, Matt, out of interest? But thank you very much for coming back and saying hello. Hope you're doing well.
LA flights are live in Miami in a minute, Andy. That is...
That's going to be a good show.
That's so high on my bucket list, Miami, for plane spotting. That is an unbelievable airport for watching aviation at. Unbelievable.
Nick, I'd probably say a 100 to 400 mil lens is probably ideal for aviation, mate. That'll sort you out for most situations, and then maybe something around the 70 mil, 50 to 70 mil range, something like that for anything a bit closer on south side. Cheers, comrade. Thank you, mate. And off goes the Sun Express 737 out to Dalaman to wrap up what's been an awesome first show back to the evening schedule. And I'm glad you all enjoyed the audio improvements as well. We'll keep working on these and doing our best to make it as crystal as possible for you guys as Matt Carter returns to Premium Economy membership. Thank you very much, Matt. Welcome back.
Welcome back, dude.
But that's going to wrap us up today, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for the gifted memberships, the donations, the new viewers and the likes. Great to get you all involved as well, and great to see you all tuning in this afternoon. Don't forget, Mr. Matt Cam Smith will be live on Friday, about 10 a.m. Between 10 and 11, bringing you all the aviation action. Possibly a Southside show. We'll keep you up to date. And then, of course, we'll be back on Sunday as well for our regular Sunday show. Big shout out to Andy up on the roof, bringing you all the camera shots as well today.
Thank you.
And again, we have got some elevator. Should we have elevator music outro today, guys?
Go on, I want to hear this.
Let's have something. We'll play the default elevator music that's included in this mixing console for today. Don't hate. It is what it is. Take care, guys.
I'm excited.
And we'll see you. We'll see you on Friday. Take it easy. Yaboosh.
Bye.
Woo! Yeah, this is not it. I mean, was that even in time? Like that bit at the end there? It just... No.